Welcome, beautiful souls, to the weekly energy forecast. I'm a day late, but this is from the 29th through to the 4th of September. I hope that you guys are well. Some people might join me live, might not. I didn't announce that I was going live, but we're here to do the weekly energy forecast. Of course, replay will be available and also up on my YouTube too. So I hope that you guys are well. I'm Felicity from Enchanted By Soul. For those who don't know me, hi Bianca. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, to work with me, click the link in my bio, and also check the description box below if you're watching the replay. So this upcoming week, guys, or the week that we're currently in, okay, there is a huge energy coming through of breakthroughs, okay? Breakthroughs are on the way. The conclusions are within reach. That's the card that I'm seeing from Moonology. This is all about keeping the faith, allowing things to take place, okay? Sometimes through the co-creation process, we do need to go into a surrender, okay? And we need to just let ourselves breathe through the uncertainty and find comfort in the uncertainty, which is not easy. I get it. It's finding comfort in the uncomfortable, which is not easy, but it can be done. There's a lot of energy to be mindful of the energy you're taking in from others, okay? Sometimes when we are around other people who might be going through a hard time, or they're experiencing some things going on in their life, that we can easily pick up their energy and take that on as our own. This is where spiritual hygiene comes in, which, speaking of that will be the topic that I'm going to be doing for my episode 2 of my live series, The Grounded Path, which if you look in my stories, it'll have the time that is, which is tomorrow the 31st, but it'll be the 30th in the US and Canada. So be mindful, okay? Like, really take care of your spiritual hygiene. If you, for example, are feeling really good one moment, and then all of a sudden you feel heavy energy, or you feel anxiety or sadness, something like that, a lot of the time that is not your energy, okay? We need to clear cords with that, clear that energy, and then take a deep breath and know that we've picked up someone else's energy. How are you going, Bianca, with the energies at the moment, by the way? I hope that you are doing well. Another thing that is coming through is making sure that you're honest with yourself, okay? Be really, really honest with yourself. Honest with yourself on what is serving you, what is not serving you. Honest with yourself on where you have been holding yourself back, okay? Maybe even where you have allowed people to cross your boundaries and you have not asserted them. You have not given consequences for someone crossing a boundary as well. Because we can set boundaries and we can voice those boundaries. But if we do not follow through with the consequence when someone crosses that boundary, then the boundary means nothing, okay? So this is something really important to take on at the moment, or to think about. So being honest with yourself, but also being honest with others, okay? Being honest how you're feeling, being honest about what's going on in your life as well, okay? Especially if you're feeling like you're having a bit of a hard time at the moment, there is no need to wear a mask and act like you've got to have everything together. Hi, Nancy. Acting like you've got to have everything together, okay? Like, you don't have to. And we we never really always have everything together. I certainly don't. Maybe there are some people that do, but I certainly don't. And it's just about knowing that there are people around you who you can trust, who you can go to, and who are going to be there to support you, okay? Really be there to help you. So that is the current overall energy for this week. Let's get stuck into, I'm going to get an oracle, and then I'm going to pull from a new tarot deck that I just got this morning. I went to my local metaphysical store after catching up with a friend for coffee. Spent some money I probably shouldn't have, but I can't help it when I go in there, which is why I try not to go in there as much these days. But it's a really beautiful deck. It's called Wizard's Tarot. I actually have another deck, the Witch's Tarot, which is done by the same creator. Barbara Moore is her name. So I just like to mention the decks in case people are interested. So this is the Moonology that I'm using now. So what those who are watching it to know for this week, the 29th through to the 4th. So watching this. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm taking all three. Being bold. Being bold in your movements. Being bold in your communication. Being bold in your plans. Okay. Stepping outside your comfort zone. That can be really scary, especially when we're not used to it, okay? When we stay somewhere safe for quite some time and it feels comfortable, and then all of a sudden we're feeling this push to move, and that begins to feel really uncomfortable. But stepping outside the comfort zone is where the magic happens. It does not happen when we stay stay put and stuck in our little bubble when we know we need to step out of it. It would be helpful to create a plan, okay? Creating a plan that is practical. I'm picking up on the, okay, thank you. Strategy, okay? Creating a strategy on how to create this bold move, okay? Because we don't want to act too impulsive that we go and do something that could be destructive, okay? That's certainly not what I'm talking about. But making it a practical plan. In regards to the co-creation process, and I spoke before about like having faith and allowing yourself to go into surrender and allowing yourself then to also take action when it's time to take action. We have to remember that we're still living a human experience. So while we are connected to the realms, we're definitely tapping into those higher energies, you know, to really, and like working with the universe to really like bring about our manifestations and to up level is also what I'm hearing. Okay, but don't forget where you are right now is also wonderful, okay, but we can up level, which just means a lot of our stuff in our life will change and for the better, okay, for the better. But anyway, yeah, so we can work with the universe, we can do all of that, but we still need to have strategy. We still need to do that, okay? So that's really important, whether that's in relationship, business, just any element really of your life, okay, as well. Be like trying to manifest under the full moon that you want to like really improve your health, but then not actually take any practical steps that are going to make that happen. So that's the energy that's coming through there. Okay, I'm going to get stuck into the tarot now. As I said, this is a new one, Wizard's Tarot. Okay, I need to take a sip of coffee. It's like, it's been a morning. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups coming through. That's some pretty big, beautiful energy. 4 of Pentacles. This is where it's going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, okay, to bring about the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. This is like something that brings in such huge joy for you, where you feel so content and so happy. But with the 4 of Pentacles, this is like keeping ourselves restricted. I mean, here in the imagery, there's someone like literally locked like in like behind doors, okay, which is like chained, not coming out, not stepping outside the comfort the comfort zone. Okay, so it's really important, as I was talking about before, about making that practical plan, having that strategy so you can go and step out of that comfort zone, okay? Because that's where the magic is going to happen. That's where you're going to bring in this beautiful 10 of Cups energy, where you're going to be overflowing with emotion. You see there, I think that's a lotus, but the water fountain coming down there as well. So Cups in Tarot is the water element, okay? So this is experiencing, which is connected to our emotions. So it's experiencing this like overflow of really beautiful emotions. I'm so ready for warmer weather, by the way. Like, I mean, I'm literally wearing like, it's so cold here today. All right, the 8 of Swords are just flipped. I'm going to put it back in though, but that's like, once again, restriction, allowing our fears to get in the way, okay? Keeping us held back, keeping us chained when we need to push through that. The best way to push through your fears is to literally push through them and have tools and practices that help you navigate that as well, okay? Making sure to do that. That really is all about calming down the nervous system. Things like breath work, yoga, meditation, going for walks, having things that just bring out a release. Honestly, even if you're experiencing like any energy of anger, one of the best things that you can do is release that, okay? Release that through screaming. Now, of course, sometimes you can't quite do that in your house because your neighbors are going to think something's going on, or you're going to freak out your kids or anyone else that you live with, okay? But whether it's into a pillow, whether it's when you're like driving, okay, like just driving by yourself and you just let it scream. This is something that I was doing a couple of years ago when I was going through a lot of personal stuff in my life, and it was such a big release, and it's so important to get the anger out, okay? Just like it is any emotion, okay? Just allow it to flow. Don't hold on to it. Okay, just a little something there that came through. One more, please. Speak ahead. Yes, ready for summer. Oh my gosh, seriously, I'm so ready for the warmer weather. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is stability. This is manifestation. This is also nurturing yourself, okay? But also it's practical energy. This is 3D, but Pentacles are material, okay? So this is like coming up with that plan. This is seeing how you can turn this one pentacle into multiple pentacles. Right, really making that plan to step outside your comfort zone, knowing that there is a big breakthrough coming that is going to allow things to come to a conclusion. Okay, allow things to come to a conclusion. Ooh, okay, we have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers, of course, can be a romantic connection. Some of you might be trying to make a decision around a romantic connection. Maybe you and your partner are trying to come up with some sort of plan you'd be practical about. But the Lovers can also be just about making a choice, making a decision. Making the choice of, are you going to stay in something that doesn't serve you anymore? Or are you going to, you know, leave, okay? Are you going to, I can't think of any other examples, but basically like making a choice, right? Making a decision. You're going to stay stuck in something, you're going to move forward. You're going to stay stuck in your comfort zone, or are you going to make like that bold move I was talking about before and stepping out of it? Like the choice is yours. Like we do have free will at the end of the day. The co-creation process does also include a lot of free will. Definitely, I do believe there are some things that are preordained and they're going to happen regardless, kicking or screaming. It's just going to take place. But also we do have a lot of free will, okay? So the choice is yours, which is powerful when we think about it. 3 of Wands on the bottom here. This is like that waiting energy, the preparation energy. If you feel like you're in a waiting period, just know that that's ending here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's a cycle that's definitely closing out. And it's also hearing like it's your turn. Okay, so it's your turn. So if you've been feeling like, when's it my turn? When are things happening? It's coming. All right, it's coming. So in the meantime, just try not to sit in the energy of waiting, and just, if there's nothing else that you can do at this point in time, obviously if you can make a practical plan, do that. But then if there's nothing else that you can physically do, then the best thing to do is just shift your focus and focus on some other things, okay? While the universe works its magic. All right, I'm gonna get one more and then I'm gonna get ready to close this out. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands here. This can indicate inner conflict. It can also indicate conflict with others. I am picking much more on that inner conflict. If there is conflict with others, you know, I did speak about the beginning about being honest with yourself and with others, and talking about boundaries and things like that. So it just might be needing to express your feelings, your needs, your desires, and expressing your boundaries definitely, but also getting honest with yourself where maybe it's time to let go of a connection. Maybe it's time to let go of somebody in your life, okay, regardless of how long you've known them, or maybe at least putting those boundaries to restrict time, okay, restrict time. But also this can just be that inner conflict. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I hop out of my comfort zone? Do I stay in my comfort zone? Okay. I feel a lot of balance though coming back in. A lot of balance. All right, I'm just going to grab one of these and I'll grab another oracle. But what else do we do? This. Grounding can be really good as well. Okay, I will persist. My will is strong. Beautiful, beautiful, strong, strong message. And every day I focus on what is important. So don't focus on the things that aren't important, okay? The things that aren't important, the things that are just petty stuff, okay? I'll let it go, I'll let it go. But I will persist and my will is strong. This is also talking about that perseverance energy, okay? Getting over the adversity, getting over the challenges, the struggles, knowing that it's temporary, okay? It is going to shift, it is going to change, it is temporary. This inner battle or this battle with maybe other people, it's temporary. Creating some sort of practical plan, getting into strategy, okay, to help you move out of something, or just to help you get ready for the new as well. But having faith that it's all working out. Keep that perseverance, keep going, keep pushing forward, no matter how many times you feel like you get up and then you get knocked back down, get back up again, get knocked back down again. Keep moving forward and keep persevering. Reach out for support to those around you if you need to, okay, or even professional support. There's nothing wrong with that, and can be really beneficial at times when you feel like that it's becoming too overwhelming for you, okay? All right, I'm going to close this out with a Moonology, and then I'm going to grab one from the Everyday Witch Tarot, and then we'll officially close this out. Okay. If one wants to come out. There we go. Beautiful. Luck is on your side. Okay? Luck is on your side. Hey Evie, how you going? Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is that Sagittarius energy, okay? New moon energy. fire energy, stepping out of that comfort zone like I was talking about, being bold and knowing luck's on your side, knowing what you're currently experiencing is temporary. There are big breakthroughs coming. I'm telling you, I've experienced some myself and it is coming. That's all I keep getting when it comes to tapping into the collective energy, is that there are big breakthroughs, but it requires a lot of co-creation on your part. Those strategies I was talking about, the creating that practical plan, being bold and actually taking action, pushing through the fears regardless, okay? And just knowing that it's all working out. This all has purpose, and what you're going currently through has purpose, okay? We learn, we grow. It's actually where we experience most of our growth and expansion, is through the times that we have some challenges. That perseverance is going to show you just how strong you are and that you always have your back no matter what. And it creates such strength in yourself, okay? A lot of strength. You're going to be moving forward a lot quicker than what you realize, okay? It's like the bow and arrow is being pulled back and you feel like you're here, but it's about to be let go really soon, and you're just going to propel forward, okay? Right into your next level. I keep hearing next level. That keeps coming through. Okay, one of the everyday witch. So those who are on the live, should definitely check Evie out, okay? My Soulful Sanctuary, and those watching the replay. She does incredible collective readings, okay, via her YouTube channel. And she's just a beautiful soul, beautiful soul. I love the way that she reads, you know? Beautiful energy. Okay, what else, please? One more to close this out. The breakthrough is coming. I can't stress that enough, okay? Perseverance, do not stop, keep going. I have prosperity and abundance. This is going to be you soon. Just sitting there, chilling, relaxing, being like, I'm no longer stressed. I don't feel like I have the weight of my, on my shoulders anymore. Like, I'm good. I'm here with like my glass of wine, my cake, a lot of prosperity around me. I feel good. We have seasonal harvest as well. So this is like planting your seeds and things coming into fruition. Okay? Things coming into fruition. This is that energy of the co-creation that I was talking about. And those seeds that you have planted, that perseverance that you keep doing, that getting knocked down and getting back up again and keep going forward no matter what, is creating that compound effect, right? Which means at some point when we keep being consistent, no matter kind of like the adversities we might face, we keep being consistent, we keep listening to our soul, we keep listening to our intuition, and it creates this huge compound effect where we have like huge blessings come in, big manifestations come in, and it's not luck, okay? It's because you did the work. It's because you co-created, okay? I also have cleansing body and spirit. Work with the water element, okay? This is going to be really, really beautiful. I did speak about spiritual hygiene before, and that's going to be really important. And water is one of my favorite elements to work with, okay? Whether this is having a really beautiful salt bath, okay, to cleanse your energy. This can be making some moon water as well, okay, and drinking that or adding that even to your bath. Just if you are drinking it, make sure it's clean water. But just any way of wanting to work with water. Sometimes this even means having a cry. If you feel like you need to cry, just cry. I've always considered crying like a soul cleanse, okay? Sometimes it's painful to go through, but then after we complete it, it's like, oh, okay, I feel better now. Like I feel good. I feel good. And just rest, okay? Just rest when you can. When I talk about stepping outside your comfort zone, making these strategies, making that bold move, taking action and all of that, that does not mean that I'm saying go, 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 go till you go into burnout. That is not good. Okay, we want to have a beautiful balance of rest and then get up and go again and then have a rest. There's nothing wrong with having that beautiful ebb and flow, okay? I think that's it. Okay, so I will be going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Adelaide, Australia time. That works out in like Los Angeles, I think that's around 5:30 p.m. on the 30th, okay, because it'll be the 31st here in Australia, but the 30th over there, and 8:30 p.m. in Eastern Daylight Time as well, okay? If you're in Canada, make sure to please check your time zone against 10 a.m. Adelaide time, and then that will tell you exactly what time that is for you. But I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be talking about spiritual hygiene and the importance of it, but also some things that you can do. We're also going to be tapping into cutting karmic ties. doing cord cutting. I've got a lot of experience with this, and I can't even begin to tell you how like freaking helpful that is. But cord cutting is under the umbrella of spiritual hygiene, so it's one I really want to talk about. And again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, click the link in my bio. But I send you guys so much love. Thank you for those who joined live. If this resonates, be sure to comment in the comment box when I post the replay. But I send you guys so much love, and I will talk to you soon. You're so welcome. Thanks guys for joining. I'll talk to you soon.